In this unit, we're going to discuss the present progressive tense. In this case, you'll be using some form of the verb at star with an ing word, which is called a present participle. First, I'm going to demonstrate how to form the ing words. So let's start with the verb hablar. That's an AR verb. So I would take the stem plus ANDO and I would get hablando for talking. Now let's look at the two ER-IR verbs that have comer and vivir. You would add an IENDO to the stem of each of these. So eating would be COM plus the IENDO, comiendo. Living would be the VIV, the stem, plus the IENDO, and I would get viviendo, living. In your book and out in the real world, you will also encounter some irregular present participles, some irregular ing forms. Very commonly, the IR verbs will have some sort of stem change in the present participle. For example, the dormir verb is O to UE in the present tense, but in the present participle it's O to U. Durmiendo, for sleeping. The verb servir, to serve. The present participle goes E to I. Sirviendo. The same for pedir. It's pidiendo, for asking or ordering. And again, it's common for the IR verbs to have some sort of stem change in the present participle. And then this last verb I have here, leer, to read. Notice that the I has been changed to a Y. The reason for that is that when I just have two vowels, Spanish forms diphthongs. It knows how to handle that. But if I have more than two vowels in a row, there's no rule for governing that. So Spanish, generally speaking, avoids three vowels in a row unless one has an accent. So if I had IENDO here, I would have EIE, and that'd be three vowels in a row. To avoid that, I trade the letter I for the letter Y, which has the same pronunciation but can also be a consonant, whereas the I can just be a vowel. So I change the I to a Y and get leyendo for reading. Alright, so you see these ing words, hablando, comiendo, viviendo, durmiendo, sirviendo, pidiendo, leyendo. Those are all present participles, the ing form of that base word. Now that we've learned how to form the ing form of verbs, we are ready to finish discussion of the present progressive tense. You have a form of a star plus the ing form. Here in blue I have the forms of a star, and I have the ing form of the verb bailar, to dance, bailando. Estoy bailando, I'm dancing. Estás bailando, you're dancing. Or estás bailando, are you dancing? Estás bailando. Él está bailando, he's dancing. Ella está bailando, she's dancing. Usted está bailando, you're dancing. Although that would probably be a question rather than a statement. Usted está bailando, are you dancing? Estamos bailando, we're dancing. Vosotros estáis bailando, you guys from Spain dancing. Ellos están bailando, they're dancing. Ustedes están bailando, are y'all dancing? Okay, so there you have some examples. Now, the normal Spanish speaker doesn't use the ing form or the present progressive tense quite as much as we normally do in English. For example, if I want to say I am dancing, I can say estoy bailando, but your typical native speaker would be just as likely to say bailo, which literally means I dance, but they use it the same way we would say I am dancing. We would hardly ever say I dance, but a native Spanish speaker would very likely say bailo instead of estoy bailando. So you hear this form, but not quite as much as you would hear the form to be plus the ing form or for the English present progressive tense.